Greetings, this is Vodril and welcome to the preview for Old World. Old World is developed and published by Moho Games, who sent me a key for this preview. But first things first. Old World is a 4X game out on early access. That means that a lot of the mechanics or options may change on release, and some things might not work as intended. I personally found no bugs in my playthroughs, so it's a very stable early access version. There is also a lot of content here. To start with, for single player you have the option to start a new game, pick a scenario, of which there are 4 right now, each with its own set of rules and goals, and Game of the Week comes with its own preset. As far as multiplayer goes, you can join a network game, there were a few when I tried it out. You can also play in hotseat, both you and your friends on the same PC, can be on the same team and work against the AI, or fight against each other for dominance. There are also cloud and server mode options. The game supports modding and there is a dedicated option or page for them. There are quite a few audio options, like which tracks should play in the menus or in game, which you can turn on and off. There is also a content creator friendly option, which disables the licensed music tracks so no DMCA issues. Last but not least, there are a few accessibility options for colorblind people, but I know nothing about that, so not sure how useful they are. Starting a new game, you get to pick your civilization. To start with, there are 8 civilizations. Of course the game is in early access and more could be added. Right now available are Assyria, Babylonia, Carthage, Egypt, Greece, Persia and Rome. Each starts with different stats and unique units. There are 8 difficulty settings and you can have a custom one too. There are also various things you can enable or disable to make the game more custom, resources, events, etc. etc. Fans of 4X games should be familiar with most, if not all, of the game system. If you are new to the genre, have no fear. The game has extensive tooltips for every single thing in the game. There is also an encyclopedia page in-game with every system unit, tech or anything else with detailed explanations. Speaking of tech, there is the usual tech screen with plenty of options. You do not go through the tree in whatever order you want, however. After you finish your first research project, you will be presented with 4 research options or cards, if you prefer. You have to pick among those, and the discarded ones go back into the pile to be possibly redrawn later on. Obviously these are all connected and you don't get tanks while in the ancient era, or something like that. There are multiple autosaves and manual saving, so no issues whatsoever in that front. The first big difference in game mechanics from games like Civilization comes with the order mechanic. Instead of each unit having a move option, you get a set number of orders. You can use those to move units multiple times, attack, build or anything else. Units still have a number of actions, for example 4, but you can exceed that as long as you have orders by force marching and paying in training. Orders are one of the resources in the game, so you can build or get more depending on your choices. Other resources include money, food, iron, stone and wood. There is also a separate tab with science rate, civics, training and luxuries. Legitimacy is how you get more orders available, among other things. You get more legitimacy while playing the game, like making decisions on events or exploring new places and a lot of other ways. Ambitions is another special mechanic in the game. Completing those will grant you legitimacy and thus more orders to spend permanently. You can also win the game if you complete 10. One of the ways to win the game, that is. You can name all the landmarks you discover, like rivers or mountains. You can run into resources you can harvest on the spot. Scouts or workers or warriors can harvest those for small resource gains. Harvesting resources is a good way to break the monotony of moving your units to explore. Exploration will also get you special events with various rewards. Music is great. There are some very good tracks and plenty enough so they don't get annoying and repeat hearing. Audio is all around decent, not only with songs but with the effects as well. although there is no voice acting for now. Not sure if they plan to add any in the future. Combat is exactly the same as in Civilization. Your unit moves adjacent to an enemy unit and you click on them. A small attack animation plays out and then damage is dealt. Nothing special or interesting. You can promote units by spending training rate. They don't need any experience or anything, just enough of the resource. You can also add generals to your unit which give various positives. In conclusion, Old World definitely hits the one more turn feeling of the best 4X games. It is very easy to get lost in, especially with the help of the stellar soundtrack. Surprisingly competent for an early access game and with plenty of content. Worth a playthrough. Thank you for watching this preview. As always, feel free to leave me a comment or suggestion on the preview or other games you would like me to cover. Press the like button if you enjoyed it and feel free to subscribe to be notified when more previews or reviews go online. Apart from YouTube, you can find me on Twitter, Steam, Twitch and everywhere else as Vlodril. Have a great day and I will see you next time.